Hi everybody, it's MystyMay. Welcome to my channel. This is the first episode of my channel, and we are going to be starting with a challenge series. This series is going to go over a couple of videos. I don't know how long it'll be because I'm kind of making this challenge my own, so I don't know how far it'll go. We are going to be making a challenge called the Animal Crossing in The Sims 4 challenge. I know that's already a challenge made, but I'm going to be making it my own with my own rules. So feel free to play it on your game if you like it. So in this game, in this challenge, you're starting with kind of like you are in the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. You start with tents and you're pretty much starting with nothing. So we are going to be starting with nothing basically except tents. So I'm going to introduce you to everybody I have. So let's start with the main person we are going to be playing with. We have Abella. She is the person in the Animal Crossing town, the main person who does all the work. And then we have Rosie the cat. Hopefully you guys know her from Animal Crossing. I'll try to put a picture up of her. So this is Rosie. I tried my best to make them look like the villagers, not clothing-wise, because I thought that I wouldn't be able to find other clothing for all the different types. And we have Goose the chicken. And Goose, the sim that randomly popped up, I thought looked a lot like a goose. So he's a very jock kind of guy. And we have the Nooks. We have Timmy and Tommy and Tom. So they'll be building their store and they'll be moving out. And I made the two twin boys children because they're smaller than Tom. I'm going to introduce you to each and every one of these guys. So this is Abella H. She is the main person, as I told you before, and these are her traits. Her aspiration is an outdoor enthusiast. She wants to experience everything nature has to offer. She's a good sim. She's outdoor lover, and she is cheerful. So Abella, I gave pretty naturey and outdoor clothes, nothing too extreme. Her hair is going to change over time into braids as she gets farther into her island and earns more money. I have to set her money to 0 too, because in the game, if you don't play it, the new Horizons Animal Crossing game, you start with no money. Well, I think that's with all the Animal Crossing games, but you start with no money and you have to earn money throughout the way. And we're not going to be dealing with house payments and that kind of stuff because the house payments kind of get a little high, and in The Sims it'll be hard to do that. So I think we'll just earn her money, and as she earns money, we'll expand her house into more of a house. Right now she's in a tent. So this is Abella, and I'll show you her tent. So this is Abella's tent and her plot of land. She has a pretty plot of land that is separate from everyone else's plot of land. Well, we're not going to count the houses that aren't actual plots that you can build. So she is away from everyone because she feels that she wants space to grow, and if she's near people, she feels that she won't have a lot of space to grow. She's already received her Nook phone. And just a disclaimer over here, I had to make her a bathroom and some food because she wouldn't be able to survive. And in Animal Crossing, they really don't focus on survival, and in Sims, they do. So I think that was essential. And we'll also be making a garden as we make some more money, and it'll give us money by selling that stuff, and we'll also plant some apple trees if we can, and we'll make her house grow. And we'll also try to make her her plot of land very, very beautiful and kind of like realistic Animal Crossing, and not have like the futuristic stuff that The Sims has. So she's kind of obsessed with her Nook phone now, trying to see how it works and she's just sitting in front of her tent, and she's just like, this is the high life. It's gonna be fine. I know right now it's not a really big start, but it'll be better as we go along. So I'm going to introduce you to Rosie. This is Rosie. This is Rosie Cat. I decided to put their species at the end. So we have Rosie Cat. She is very pink. I made her very pink, like her character is in the game. I didn't add any purple. Actually, I did. There's purple on her shoes. So her traits are she is a cheerful, she is romantic, and she's a cat lover. I just thought that she's a cat, it might be convenient to make her a cat lover. And her aspiration is to find a soulmate. Because I think if there were romance in Animal Crossing, which will make romance in this Animal Crossing, um, she would try to find her soulmate. So this is Rosie Cat. Um, I really, really wanted her on my island. I just couldn't seem to find her in my real Animal Crossing game, so I decided to make her in my Sims Animal Crossing game. So let's move on to Goose. This is Goose. He is a chicken in the game, so I made him Goose Chicken. And he is a jock, so I made him a bodybuilder aspiration and a cheerful sim, an active sim, and a creative sim because I actually have him on my island, and I thought as though he's always making DIYs in my game, so I thought I'd give him creative. And he's always super happy, but he's always super jock like. So this is Goose. I went pretty generic with his clothes because he's a pretty generic villager. He's just a chicken, a normal chicken. So I made him a normal person. So there's nothing really to show in either Rosie or Goose's house because for right now they're just tents, and I'll briefly build their houses once. After a couple of days, they build their houses, and so I'll build their houses over the next couple of days over time. But right now they just have a tent in different color tents, so it really doesn't matter what they look like. They're just tents. Next, it's time for the ducks. That's my most excited one to do. So let's go on to the ducks. Okay, so we are on to the nooks. I thought of what the nooks would be like as people. So these are the nooks. This is Tom Nook. I imagined him as a person to have kind of that hairstyle and glasses and what he's wearing right now. I feel like what he would wear. So Tom Nook wants to be fabulously wealthy, which I think he already is, regarding about how many home loans he's taking in from all of the villagers. He's jealous. I just thought of like a trait that would be like him, and I just thought of jealous. I don't know why. He's evil and he's materialistic. And I was thinking a little bit more about why he's jealous, and I realized why. He's jealous because he's jealous of how well those people's houses are developing, and they're not paying him as much as he needs, and so eventually he's just jealous about that. Next is Timmy Nook. Timmy Nook is a child because they're tiny compared to Tom, so they're little kids and they're good. I always thought as the the little Nooks, the Timmy and Tommy, are always like really nice. And they're just trying to make a profit. They're not gonna sell things for the same amount of money. So this is Timmy and Tommy. They're basically the same person just with different hair. Okay, so let's jump into a little bit of gameplay. This part is going to be short because it's more of an introduction to the challenge more than a like full-fledged gameplay. Next video is going to be longer. So let's hop in and play as Abella. Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to add. They're also in a tent. They both share the same tent, a big tent, because, you know, they start with a tent and eventually will build a store and a resident service. And I'm so excited to do that. And I'll be making a build. I don't know if it's going to be a speed build or a normal build of me making resident service, Timmy and Tommy's store, and eventually Able Sisters. Okay, so let's move on to playing as Abella. I do think a rule I'll make in this challenge is that you can do odd jobs, because you know how the villagers give you odd jobs and you can just do them and they'll give you money. So I thought we should find her an odd job to start with, just to get a little bit of money so we can buy some seeds to plant things to make more of a profit, so we'll get rid of this once we build the house too. We find some odd jobs and then we'll be able to, make money and expand our house more. I think we'll go up to, I'm trying to think of what I want her to do money-wise. We could do $1,000 for one, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and sometimes it might expand over time. I don't know. I'll think it out. So we don't have any skills, so I think we should do whatever one has more money an hour. Oh, box packing, because ASAP pays 21 an hour. So I just got my nails done and I have to pack some boxes. But I'm pretty sure if I try, then I'm going to ruin my manicure. Plus the boxes are going to be totally heavy. So I really need someone to come and do it all for me. Let's do this one. Okay. So starts 12 p.m. on Sunday. So that's in a couple of minutes. Let's make sure we have good needs, which we do. She's always on her phone. It's good that we have phones now because, we don't have to deal with them. Oh, you can't go on your phone. We don't have phones. But you don't have to deal with that. So she's at her odd job. And I thought maybe we could try to look for some harvestables. Or at least some plants. We could dig this up when she gets home. And, oh, success! Becca, okay, we got $84. Let's see, could we buy any seeds? She's gonna go dig this up. Alright, good, okay. Let's try to find some harvestables first, and then we'll try to get some seeds. Let's just dig in a whole bunch of these. I don't know why it just had to be something. And then we'll go fishing. And that's all we can do. Okay, so where is she? She's running. Okay. Oh, okay, there's our house. I was like, where is our house? Alright, so let's see real quick. How much are seeds? Are you really gonna go there? Wouldn't it be in activities and skills? So they're 35. We can buy 2 of them. Let's get some fruits and vegetables. Okay, so we have $14. Wow. Alright, so let's open this and open this. So she has a couple things that are cute to follow with. So she's just running around looking for money. We found anything? Oh, wow. Okay. We just got $192 off a gem. Pretty impressive. She's also probably like, I get a workout done while I'm trying to find money, so it works, Oh, it's Tommy. That's adorable. He's like, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, sorry with the camera. Oh my gosh, is it Tommy who wanders around away from the tent? Before you build the store? I'm trying to think, because I built the store in one day in my town. I played for a lot that day, and I got everything done in one like turn like that. So I don't know, but at least they could have changed it up. It all works. It works. We're fine. Doesn't have to be statistics and that stuff. Oh, she found one. I don't know how to say that. I'm not even gonna try. So 75. We're getting some rare stuff from here. How about salvage part? Money is money. Okay. So she's gonna. Okay. Oh, she's fishing. You know what? You don't need to fish right now. We're trying to get our garden started, so I think that's a little more important. So we got. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, actually. I think we should keep this. Put that in front of our house. I think I'll start the garden, and oh, these are apple trees. We gotta space these apart a little bit. And we got some green peas. She found a My Sims trophy. She's finding a lot of things. She's very helpful in that aspect. Going around looking for stuff to dig actually seems pretty cool to do as a sim, like in life. I'm gonna have her go plant these. Plant. I have to use the bathroom. See, this was a necessity to get because if she had to use the bathroom, we'd literally be like stranded with no toilet. I'm gonna have her plant as many of these as she can before she has to go to bed because it's 8:39. We want her to get an early start in the morning. So she's just using the bathroom. Well, we don't need to see. And she can rummage in the trash can as well. Plant. Wow, you're like a fast planter. Hopefully you find something good in the trash. I know that sounds so weird, but it's truth. It's truth. And we already reached level 2 like that. You dig in that trash can. You go for it. Did you find anything? You know what? That's disgusting. I don't know why she just left that in front of our house, but she does what she does. I want to see also how much Apache is. I know I shouldn't be wasting money like this, but if you think about it, at the beginning of your journey in Animal Crossing, you're kind of literally spending money all the time. Patty the Straw Man is $4.50. Not even close. We will be soon. Once a little bit of profit comes in, we'll be fine. Okay, I think she's gonna go to bed, and I think I'm going to leave the first part of this right here, and hopefully the next part will make a little bit of bank, and the plants will be growing a little more. I hope. So, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll post the next video really, really soon so that we can get into more gameplay. This was just kind of a short introduction and a little bit of gameplay, but not a lot. Most of it'll be mostly gameplay. And I will see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye!